It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Packed with slow-release energy. Try delicious low GI oats and honey bread from Sasko. Share the goodness.
Welcome back, guys. And for the last time on this Feel Good Wednesday morning, we're stepping into the kitchen, making yet another mouth-watering recipe, this time with Kate George from the food room. And our mystery ingredient today is cinnamon, and one of my favorite ones, Kate, and I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing with it today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What are we doing today?
So we're making a bread and butter pudding, also with a little bit of cinnamon in it. We're going to use the oat and honey Sasko bread.
Oh, nice, the oat and honey one.
Yeah. And it's going to have some apples in it, obviously the cinnamon, some raisins, and a lovely custard over the top. And then we're going to bake it in the oven.
All right.
With some sugar over the top to give it a nice crust. Oh, so what I'm going to start doing, bread and butter pudding, you have to make sandwiches to start with. so I've got four pieces of bread. I'm just going to butter them here. I'm going to put in, like, quite a lot of butter on.
That's it. So
because that's going to add your flavour.
So it's got honey infused into these loaves.
Yeah, with oats and honey. There's oats and honey in the bread, and then we're going to put some apple into the actual dessert, just to give it a nice flavour.
Cool. So if you guys would like to have the Pick and Pay ingredients that's sent to your phone to make your own apple and cinnamon bread and butter pudding, you can just SMS the keyword Sasko to 33728.
Okay, so what I've done is I've just turned this into a little salmi.
All right.
And cut it into quarters. We're going to pop them there.
Just put some butter on there, and now you put them in. Okay.
And I'm leaving the crust on, but a lot of people will take the crust off if they want to.
All right.
I think the crust may end up like nice and gooey and a bit more crunchy.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're just going to pop those into the oven-proof dish.
Great stuff.
Like that. And it's so easy. All we're going to do now, we've got some tin pie apples.
All right.
We're just going to spread those around. I might need a spoon for this.
Exactly.
Okay. So those are just going to be spread around.
Brilliant. So cinnamon, our ingredient of the day. And you can keep telling us on our Facebook page, what do you like to do with cinnamon? And what recipes would you like to use them? What is your favorite way to use cinnamon, Kate?
I'm absolutely in love with Cinnabuns. I don't know what it is. They're my favorite. I think it's the smell. I think anything with cinnamon and sugar, that smell just reminds me of like holidays and happiness.
Amazing, exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to pop some raisins over the top of this.
All right.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is make our custard, which is going to go over that and cook our pudding.
And then the bread is going to soak all of that up.
And all the goodness is going to go in there. So we're going to break our eggs into a bowl.
Okay.
Like this.
3 eggs we need.
Yes.
Cool.
Those
so if you've just tuned in, we are making apple and cinnamon bread and butter pudding, mouth-watering little recipe to end off this Feel Good Wednesday morning. You can SMS the keyword Sasko to 33728. We'll send you on the Pick and Pay ingredients list.
Okay, so now I'm popping in some sugar.
Okay.
And we've got some milk.
Perfect.
And some cream. All the goodness in the cream.
It's not such a difficult recipe to make.
No, it's easy. Absolutely easy.
That's it.
Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. Thank you for doing that.
That's such a pleasure.
And our cinnamon, which is going to give it a great flavour.
That's it. I see you go quite generously with it, which is nice.
Yeah.
Love it, come on, because as you say, we just love the smell of cinnamon.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to just whisk this, so you just make sure your eggs and everything's incorporated.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is now pour it over the bread.
Yes.
So that, as you said, the bread soaks it all up.
Oh, this is going to be delicious.
Okay, so this is going to go, I'm just making sure our eggs are all whisked in. This is going over the top like this.
Look at that, and immediately the bread just starting to soak up this custard.
Yeah. So what you also want to do when you're making bread and butter pudding is you want to make sure that you actually leave this you can do it for 1 or 2 minutes. The longer you leave it, the better. So the bread actually soaks up all that custard, and you don't get dry bits in your dessert when you're cooking it.
Okay, so you want to leave it before you put it in the oven a little bit.
So before it goes, you just leave it to soak like that.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is just put some demerara sugar over the top, and this is going to add a bit more sweetness and also just give it a really nice crunch.
Great stuff. Okay, cool. So while we're finishing this up and preparing it to put into the oven, we're going to do a quick recap if you have missed any of these steps. Check it out.
Butter bread and sandwich together before cutting into triangles. Arrange in an oven dish with apples and raisins. Whisk together the milk, cream, eggs, sugar, vanilla and cinnamon. Pour over bread and leave to soak for 2 minutes. Sprinkle with sugar, then bake in a water bath for 1 hour.
Really not that difficult, so it's prepped. This one can go in the oven, but we have our finished product right here, and Kate is just dishing us up there. And you serve it with just some normal custard.
Yeah, I would say some lovely custard or some ice cream.
Oh, wow, Kate, thank you so much. Once again, that keyword Sasko to 33728 will send you on the shopping list. Now, I know Jennifer Rush, she has been live with us the whole morning. Hey, what an amazing woman.
Incredible.
And I know she's been dying to try some of our treats, but she said she needs to sing first. But now she's done, so I'm going to take some of these treats over to her side. Let's go.